Hello there, this is Darth Rabbit 07 come to you today with my second piece of the Lio Kaiser from Iron Factory. I got in Claw of Os, also known as Jaguar, and can't wait to get them out of the box. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's take another spin with the Iron Factory and build Lio Kaiser moving forward. And before I crack that open, I just wanted to say, like, looking at this picture, I like how the bottom half is land-based vehicles, the top half is air superiority. You get a mixture, Combaticon, and a continuation of the Seekers in both ground and air. I love this. And here is Iron Factory's take on the Lio Kaiser team from Transformer Victory. Jaguar, Jaruga, for all intents and purposes, Jaguar is very cat-like. As you can see in the pics here, he has a land-based military vehicle, missile, doom buggy of doom, stuff things he can do, side of the box, take a look there. Love that presentation there. You get robot mode, vehicle mode, actual in-shot package. And there's probably just a ton of goodies like right here inside of this big old box. And for all intents and purposes, just go to TF Safari and or Shows You Store or wherever you order your third party from. I just know it's a little cheaper there, even with the tariff import tax. And I'm so tickled I got this in hand. Let's crack this open. Second team member of the Lio Kaiser team for me. And you get a set of instructions. You get a small baggie full of alternate hands. It actually has a hand holding a couple of fans, so that's kind of cool and neat. You get a very nice blister presentation of everything inside. Like how you got variations of the robot's claws, the bigger, like, just awesomeness that's going to go with the big bot's waist area. You have your sub weapon for this guy, but then you also got another piece of that bigger combined form. You have his pew pew and his chest master there. So we're going to crack that open and take a closer look at each of these pieces. Let's take a closer look together at the said contents out of the box. We have that waist piece girdle that you got to get Jaguar all unfolded or folded up into to be the waist piece for the legs and then connect to the top half of Lio Kaiser. You have a very impressive heavy mounted set of guns. I mean, that is just awesome. I mean, blasters, pew pews, if you will. You have another piece of the gigantic nunchuck articulating piece of doom. You have his chest master, a Jaguar chest right there. You have a pew pew that you can also use. You have his little spear weapon and some impressive claws that will also interact with that spear. Just knowing that much from Skyhawk, just love this delicious Wolverine kind of feel that's going on here. And of course, you got the figure itself looking pretty flippin' sweet and impressive. He's got his faux chest on board out of the box. Real quick, we'll go look at that starboard side and show you how that shapes up. Your aft or back side. You see his missile pods folded up into the rear of his legs there, and how that cleans up. Very, very nicely done. Paint is good. The port side. Top down look and your bottoms up view. Not a whole lot of hollowness or ugliness there. Let's take a closer look at that articulation coming up next. Here we are with the articulation bit right here, guys. I just want to show off this little bit right here because when it comes to articulation, you do not want to leave this on the turn or on the chest, as when you go to move this stuff around, manipulate it, you will knock these little legs off of
not necessarily these down here, but you will knock off that up there. But I love the way that looks. I think that just gives it something else. So we're going to remove this right here. It's a lot easier to do. And then you got that other Decepticon symbol there. We're going to lay him off to the side here, and we're going to go through there. You got all the way around on a ball joint there. You can get out to about like right there and a little bit more. You can knock it upside of his head. He does got that upper bicep. He's got that other extra bit of articulation there in the elbow. It's got like a double elbow, so you can get it pretty deep, as you can see right there, guys. Going back up here to the head for a second, and the wrist, you can do that a little bit, but you can get all the way around there, and you got several hand swaps that you pop this off of a ball that's on this little moving piece right here, and it does numbers, good stuff for you there. The head, as long as you got the back slightly modded like I have, to where it's not sitting flush, you can get some upward look, you can get some downward look, very, very like some attitude. It's on a ball. I just love this head, and this head sculpt is top notch, guys. I can't believe how cool this figure. This guy stole my heart, being a black lion or a black cat of sorts, and very Ravage-esque. So I'm kind of wondering if this guy's an actual distant cousin. So even with that going on, if you have that up, you can you still got like your ab crunch there that you can do. It's ever so slightly hindered there. I don't want to break that, but there you go. You get all the way around at the waist there for some action there. You get the skirts up on the side. You can get the full van damage, but not the full Mr. T because of the way the things are. I just think that's super duper impressive. Sorry if I raised that up off the camera. And then going back down here to the legs, focus on the legs some more. You can kick up that high. You can go back that far because of the ball. All that stuff goes with the ball. You can articulate the wheels out of the way as you need to see fit. You do get this up here. You can get more than 90 there. This articulates, the toe tip articulates, and is the only point of rocker. It's got some wiggle there on that other piece, but that's due to transformation, and that's about the only way you get your get that ball rocker, and it can do stuff, and you got some up and down. So you got some other options there, and you can flex those kneecaps back out as you see fit, but I like to leave that filled in there. All that said and done, let's get this guy converted into his vehicle mode. One more thing before we go into the vehicle mode. I almost forgot to show the adverse of this. I have the Photocepticon symbol there on the faux chest, so you can so totally still get that going on. But I'm just really worried about this scraping the ground. I don't want to get that scraped off. I just think that completes the look. I think that looks awesome. All right, now let's get him into vehicle mode and see how cool it is. And here is Jaguar in his Doom Buggy of Doom missile Doom Buggy of Doom mode. I got that all mixed up. He looks really, really astonishing. Now, if you want to and you do it like the box, you can just like raise these little vents up, and you can have it just like the box there. Life imitating box art, imitating life. But we got the really cool looking Decepticon symbol there. Thanks to TF Safari for sending that awesome white background Decepticon symbol. I did a little mod where it will fit there, and we can still have that G1 look with that going on. I like to keep those knee pads down because whenever you do raise them up back here in the back, you get a little bit of thruster, crazy hollow action I don't really care for. So I'm glad that this is an option that you can do that. Not perfect for a Doom Buggy, but it's doggone fun. Rolls extra really, really good. Here's your look at the port side, front. That just gives me a very Nemesis Prime kind of feel, albeit a Doom Buggy Nemesis. Your starboard, again, your aft, what it looks like on the bottom, and I've also adhered to another one of those little itty bitty Decepticon symbols to great advantage there, and the top down, which totally shines with that other Decepticon symbol there, thanks to TS Safari. Let's get him back into robot mode and some final thoughts, guys. I won't take too much more of your time here. For a vehicle, you do got some articulation where you can get those up like the G1 version altogether. Now we're going to get this into some final thoughts. I gotta say, guys, with these final thoughts here, this guy has blew me away and is by far one of my favorite iterations of a catbot ever. You can get this really, really cool pose here. as I demonstrate on the turntable, spinning it on the turntable, looking really, really all kinds of awesome. I did get, the little Decepticon symbol, affixed there. And then you can actually have him doing, gun fu with his foot there. But I mean, that's so cool. I really don't see how Hasbro can even touch Iron Factory's offerings at this point with the current CAD models that we saw over the weekend at MegaCon in Orlando. Iron Factory literally came out with the claws out right out of the gate before even Haslab got their thing up. Hands down, shredding Hasbro's Haslab already. These cool cats are on the prowl, no pun intended. This guy has been a trip to handle and play with as I kept on going through there and doing all the different poses and what have you to make this guy work. Is it perfect? No, but boy, does it got the accessories that the Haslab will not. It has the playability, and I ain't even got this thing into, the full Lyle Kaiser mode yet. This guy is awesome, guys. Thanks again for watching my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. That's about going to do it for Jagar. He's just a Jaguar smooth cat. I just love this guy to no end. Thanks again for watching, guys. Y'all have an excellent week out there. Until all are one.